Hello YouTube! Today we're going to have a look at some Arsenal maps and which 5 of them are in my opinion the best. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my videos and give them a thumbs up to see more content like this. Now, let's get started with the 5 best maps in Arsenal. At number 5 we have Safehouse Icehouse, and I've started the top 5 with this map because quite frankly it's just a lot of fun to play on. There are many places to hide or sneak up on people, and when you have a weapon that can launch you, you can easily get a nice vantage point from on top of the roof. Or even with a tiny bit of parkour, you can make your way up the trees and kill people easily from there. Another benefit to this map is that there aren't any places you can fall off of, so you won't lose any levels that way. All in all, a fun map to play, and due to its size, perfect for big group battles or 1v1s. At number 4 we have Hillside Snowside, a map where you can run in between buildings, sneak up on people to knife them, or go around the back and snipe people from the elevated pathway. Once again, if you have a weapon that can launch you, you are able to get on top of the buildings for all your sniping needs. The openness of the lower parts can be quite tricky to survive on, but if you manage to position yourself well, you can easily get a few easy kills. This map is also not too big, so for smaller teams this is a great map to choose. Then at number 3 we have Agency, which was my favorite map when I just started out, because the layout is fairly easy to remember, and due to the lack of open space, more experienced players can't use the shotgun trick to launch themselves up in the air. So as a starting player, you won't get that much disadvantage because of it. The numerous intertwining walkways also make it easy to sneak up on people or to loop around if you want to do a pincer attack with your teammates. There's also no particular spot when someone can camp, because they can easily get shot from multiple directions. The many spawn locations also make it pretty much impossible to get spawn killed. At number 2 we then have Sandtown, a great map for big and small groups or 1v1 battles. The layout makes it perfect for sneak or pincer attacks, and because it is easy to get the higher ground on 3 different locations, sniping people becomes a lot of fun. But you need to be careful not to let your guard down, as those locations are quick to get to and a knife in the back is only a few seconds away. However, if you can manage to launch yourself up on the airplane, this is the best spot to shoot everyone down below. It will be a lot harder to reach there, and you can quickly run back and forth on the plane to hide if players start shooting back. As an added bonus, this is also a really great map to play in combination with the Wild West game mode, as everything will then have a really cool Old West kind of vibe to it. Before we go to number 1, I want to do a few honorable mentions. In no particular order, we have Dizzy and Villa. Dizzy is very often chosen by many players, and honestly I don't really know why, because personally I don't really care for it all that much, as it's probably one of the smaller maps and pretty much everywhere you can plummet to your death. There are a few nice hiding spots though, and higher vantage points are pretty easy to get to. I do like Dizzy when playing the Clown Infection game mode, and it is a good map to play when you're only with a few people. Villa is a pretty big map and great for FFA games or servers with many people in them. If you can get on top of the roof, it is very easy to snipe people, although 2/3 of the map are indoors, so it might take a while to get your kill. In the house there are many corridors you can walk into, and a lot of fun when you manage to kill an unsuspecting victim. Just beware that you can easily become a victim yourself if you forget to watch your back. Then finally, the number 1 best map in Arsenal for me is Beach. Not too small of a map, not too big. The many spawning locations make it fun and different every time, and it is very open, so rocket launches are possible. Plus the water area, the sand castle area and the elevated area are great for those sneaky kills. Beach works very well with pretty much any game mode and is obviously not too difficult to navigate at all. The subway area doesn't really get used all that much, but that just makes it easy to kill someone when they unsuspectingly pass by. When you're inside, there are many walls to hide behind for cover, and if you can manage to stay away from the central beach area, you won't get killed too easily. Beach is a great map for starting players, but also still loads of fun for the most experienced Arsenal masters. So ladies and gentlemen, this was my top 5 pick for the best maps in Arsenal. If you don't agree with my choice, let me know what your favorite maps are, and if you do agree, why do you like these maps so much as well? Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all again in the next video.